touring Germany and Poland to visit some remarkable places of the Second World War and the Cold War.
The fire which destroyed the Reichstag on February the 27th is providing the most sensational political trial since the Dreyfus case.
Reichstag and Brandenburg Gate are two iconic symbols of Berlin. Each one has his own story.
Hitler declared himself president. He was now absolutely the Führer of Germany.
In the April 13 of 1945, Hitler committed suicide here, under of my feet, in the garden of the Chancellor, the Führerbunker.
Auschwitz was the largest of Hitler's concentration camps. But its dark purpose was not to house prisoners. Behind the barbed wire, the Nazis created a death factory to secretly murder the Jews of Europe. January 27, 1945, they liberated Auschwitz. By then, the Nazis had killed an estimated 1.5 million people there in less than 5 years.
The Auschwitz complex is built in 3 areas. This one the largest. The other 3 kilometers from here was the stage from Nazi experience, and it say on the sign, Arbeit macht frei, work sets you free.
After the end of the Second World War, this city became the front line for a different kind of war, the Cold War. For nearly 40 years, Europe was divided between the democracies of the West and the communist states of the East, and Berlin was where the two sides met.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
The Berlin Wall, built in 1961 by the East Germany to contain the exodus to the West, became a symbol of the Cold War until 1989. But it's not all. This trip to remarkable places also contemplates the Dead Railway and the Rock Prison, Canchanaburi and San Francisco. Burma Railway was built in 1943 by the Japanese Empire. Thousands of prisoners worked and died building the Dead Railway, including the railway bridge over the River Kwai to help connect Bangkok and Hanoi, Thailand to Myanmar.
Decide to separate, isolate, and control the infamous gangster. His new destination? Alcatraz. Al Capone. George Machine Gun Kelly.
Alcatraz Island welcomed the most dangerous criminals in the United States between 1934 and 1963. This rock in the middle of San Francisco Bay keeps memories and stories of the prisoners that the federal justice wants to see isolated because of the threat they represent to the system.